At work, the truth is simple, whether you're in tech, finance, government, or any hierarchical field worldwide. Competence doesn't get you promoted. Visibility does. This is because of the out-of-sight, out-of-mind dynamics. The people who decide promotions don't just look at what you do, they look at what they can see. Everyone knew Alex was the best on the team, even his manager. Alex fixed problems before they became problems. Deadlines were met. Mistakes disappeared quietly. Nothing ever blew up. He didn't talk much in meetings, not because he had nothing to say, but because he believed the work spoke for him. Then there was Sam. Sam wasn't better. He wasn't worse either, but Sam talked through ideas out loud. He gave updates before things were finished. When something broke, everyone knew he was handling it. People didn't just see Sam working. They saw Sam leading. That made all the difference. Last month, Sam's project hit a snag. Alex quietly helped him fix it. Sam presented the results to leadership the next week, alone. One morning, the team got an email. Sam was promoted. Alex clapped. He even smiled. But later, alone at his desk, he replayed everything. The late nights no one saw. The problems he solved before anyone noticed. Sam's project he'd saved. The praise he never got. That's when it clicked. No one doubted Alex's competence. They just didn't connect him to leadership. Alex made things work. Sam made things visible. Here are the real reasons you're not getting promoted, and what to do about them. First, you might be trapped by competence itself. You're too valuable where you are. Your manager has a crisis if you leave your current role. Who's going to keep everything running? Who's going to be the reliable one? Meanwhile, Sam is replaceable at his level. Promoting him doesn't break the system. The problem is that your excellence makes you indispensable. And when you're indispensable, people stop imagining you anywhere else. The fix is to make yourself replaceable. Document everything you do. Train someone else. Build systems that work without you. If you're irreplaceable in your current job, you'll stay there forever. When you make your work easy for someone else to take over, leadership can finally imagine you moving up because they know the team won't collapse without you. Second, you may be invisible to decision makers. You do excellent work in your corner, but the people who decide promotions have never seen you in action. Sam is in every cross-functional meeting. He presents to leadership. He's on strategic projects, even when his contribution is just asking questions. Visibility matters because promotions are based on perception as much as performance. If decision makers never see you, they can't picture you in a higher role. The fix is to get visible. Volunteer for high-profile projects. Present your work yourself. Speak up in meetings where leadership is present. Send updates that show progress, not just results. For remote workers, schedule regular video check-ins and share wins via shared dashboards. If you never show the path you're walking, nobody will know you're walking it. Third, nobody sees you at the next level. Promotions aren't about doing your current job well. They're about whether people can imagine you in the next role. You've been exceptional at what you were hired to do, but the next role requires a different image. Sam has been practicing behaviors that look like the next level. Leading discussions, coordinating across teams, thinking strategically out loud. People don't promote someone they can't picture in the seat above them. The fix is to start doing the job you want before you have it. Learn the language of the level above you. Take on leadership opportunities. Make people see you as already operating at that level. Shadow a senior colleague or lead a small initiative. The goal is to build a visible track record that proves you already think and act like the person they want to promote. Fourth, you don't advocate for yourself. When Sam's project succeeded, he made sure everyone knew. When your work saves the day, you move on to the next problem quietly. You think the work speaks for itself. It doesn't. Managers often value those who highlight their contributions because promotions are not just about results. They're about who owns the story of those results. The fix is to take credit clearly and without apology. Share your wins in team meetings. Send progress updates. When someone praises your work, follow up with specifics about what you accomplished. Stop treating self-advocacy like bragging. Frame it as lessons learned, team impacts, or how the work helped the company. When you show your contribution, you make it impossible for others to ignore. Fifth, you're solving problems nobody knows exist. You're so good at preventing disasters that nobody realizes how much value you create. Sam's problems are visible before he solved them, so everyone sees him handling things. Excellence in silence looks the same as absence. When you prevent problems, people never see the near miss. They only see the calm. The fix is to make your work visible while you're doing it. Talk about challenges you're addressing. Share your thought process. Let people see you handling things, not just notice when things are handled. If you never show the effort behind the outcome, people assume the outcome was easy. Sixth, you help others get promoted instead. You helped Sam fix his project. You presented it to leadership and got promoted. Your competence made someone else look good. This isn't wrong, but if you're always the invisible force behind other people's success, they're the ones who will move up. In many workplaces, the person who wins is the one who owns the story, not the one who quietly built the victory. The fix is to collaborate visibly. Get credit for your contributions. When you help someone, make sure it's clear you were instrumental. Better yet, present joint work together or present your own work yourself. Don't disappear into the background. If you're going to be part of the win, make sure the win includes your name. But visibility isn't about being loud. It's about being strategic. There are traps to avoid. Overdoing it can backfire. Shameless self-promotion can make you look arrogant. The most effective approach is to promote yourself while promoting others, framing updates as team wins and team progress. Cultural mismatch can also be a barrier. In some workplaces, especially in collectivist or hierarchical cultures, overt advocacy may seem arrogant. In those environments, observe how top performers communicate and adapt your style to match the norms while still being visible. Gender gaps matter too. Women are often less likely to self-promote, which can slow their advancement even when they're outperforming others. If this resonates, start small with peer networks and gradual visibility, then build from there. And don't ignore burnout risk. Chasing every opportunity leads to exhaustion. Prioritize high-impact visibility, like one key presentation per quarter. For remote workers, proactively seek feedback and assignments so you don't get forgotten. Here's the brutal truth. Promotions don't go to the most capable person. They go to the person whose work feels safest to reward. Competence gets you respected, but visibility gets you promoted. So document your work. Make yourself replaceable. Get visible to leadership. Advocate for yourself. Do the next job before you have it. Stop waiting for excellence to speak for itself, because in the real world, it never does. If you learned something new or enjoyed this video, hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next upload. Thanks for watching.